Bienvenidos señoras y señores, aquí estamos una vez más en esto que es NBA 2K19 y aquí estamos a punto de compartir un partido más esta noche frente a los Phoenix Suns. Ya queda poco para terminar esta temporada regular. Seguimos invictos, 74 victorias consecutivas para el equipo de Washington. Sigue imparable, esto ha sido todo un récord inesperado. Así que bueno, ya como verán hay muy poquitos partidos para terminar todo esto y meternos en lo que será los playoffs de la NBA. Así que vamos rápidamente a meternos en este partido para disfrutar una noche más entre los Washington Wizards que enfrentarán esta noche a los Phoenix Suns.
That's a great look at our location tonight, the home of the Suns here in downtown Phoenix. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball.
Bien, este partido más que nada es para finalizar y nada más, porque tanto Phoenix como Washington ya están en los playoffs, así que lo verán. Phoenix 45 y 30, tercero en la conferencia del oeste, ya está clasificado. Así que no va a cambiar nada. Una derrota de Phoenix o la derrota de Washington, ¿no? Ninguno de los dos se va a ver perjudicado. Vamos a ver. Mano a mano entre Dobrik y Booker. Vamos a ver cómo arranca todo esto.
One last time out these days, both in the final 3 minutes of regulation, Brent, and overtime. Do you see any impact in close games so far with that?
Esta noche usando el equipo original con el que ha conseguido la mayoría de las victorias del equipo de Washington.
Teams are still examining how they want to run the last 3 minutes, what they want to do with the timeouts, and it makes for a lot more drama if the game is closer, that's for sure.
Está la química buscando a Maurice Bates, que ahora está segundo en triples en el torneo, detrás de Dobrik, está el 61% de los triples.
Maurice Spates out there with help. And it's Wall. Then it's AI. And it's Musa in at the 3 spot. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with the Aldridge report from the sideline.
I was able to talk with Igor Kokoshkov for a minute. He's looking to even the season series with a win tonight. He told me he knows his team can play better than they did the last time, and he thinks with the strong defense and shot blocking, they can make things difficult at that end of the floor. We'll see if they can impose their will tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Their game plan appears to be putting that defense front and center in this one.
Yeah, and that's where they're going to put their energy early on. They don't want this to become a run and gun type of game.
Well, they've got the kind of defense, I think, GA set up so that doesn't happen. As aggressive as they are at that end, it's very hard to make it a high-scoring game against this team.
Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
It's good on the putback.
Bueno,
Ayton's got his second basket.
arranca con todo Phoenix.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
They need this, and he gets contact
Cortó las
and the
manos.
whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul against Phoenix.
Well, when you ask why is AI so difficult to stop without fouling, it's because he has a number of ways to beat you. Shooting, moving without the ball, passing it. Very difficult to take everything away.
Otro mal año de Dobrik en la línea de tiro libre, realmente apenas llegándole al 89%. O sea, no es malo, pero para hacer que un jugador que tira más del 70% de campo y el 60% de triples, tirar un 87 de libres es pésimo.
Both free throws good for AI.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Inside.
Números ofensivos.
Here's Spates. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Los números ofensivos, el alto porcentaje que ha tirado Dobrik en esta temporada, tremendo. Yo mismo estoy sorprendido de lo bien que he tirado. Ojo.
Here's Wall. And he overshot that one, missing.
Una de las cosas que sorprendió es eso, ¿no? La cantidad de robos de balón que ha hecho en esta temporada de Dobrik. Tiempo muerto, sí. 14-7. Hicimos el alto porcentaje arrancando, robando por medio de 7 robos, 7,5 casi por partido en los primeros 10 partidos de la liga. El arranque, y así todo. Hoy por hoy está en 5,3 robos por partido Dobrik, superando los 4,2 del año pasado. Muy alto. Fue tremendo con el robo de balón.
Recent stretch for these guys, the centers and power forwards averaging the most points in their position in the last 10 games. Fourth, DeAndre Ayton.
That's as scary a collection of big men as you'd want to see. I mean, game planning for any of them is a challenge because you know how much defensive attention you're going to have to devote to them.
Well, you're building a team, the foundation starts here. Big men who can dominate a game offensively in the low post. Every franchise would like to have one, and this is the cream of the crop.
Moviendo muy bien en la defensiva. Con permiso.
Getting some forward momentum and then flying high. AI right to the rack with some power.
Booker looking around.
¿Dónde vas? Medido.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
That's a talented guy getting too easy a look. Might have been a miscommunication on that one.
Well, just the first quarter, everyone's still getting adjusted. That said, on defense, you have to bring help sooner.
Gibson.
Buen intento. Otra cosa que no le he ido nada mal a Jan Dobrik es el tema de tapas, ¿no? 1,3 tapas de promedio para ser un escolta de 1,90 m, demasiado.
Finishes well inside. It's got the mid-range shooting touch. But what I like most, really, his unselfishness. He started, came off the bench, no complaints. This is a guy that just wants to win.
Taj Gibson is tough, proven veteran who plays well on both ends of the court.
Here's Howard. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Phenomenal use of the body there to free himself up from the defender and get a clean look at the basket.
Stolen by AI. To the paint. Musa with the bucket.
Yeah.
Musa's got his second bucket of the night.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Gibson up top.
Ay, soltame. Ay, pensé que iba a tirar el triple.
Here's Booker. AI grabs the board.
You can't afford to let guys get comfortable there. The defense somehow avoided that shot from going in.
No one near Wall as he
Señor, triple para Wall.
Good, the assist from AI. AI's got
y así lo dimos vuelta, 18 por 17.
have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Spates against Gibson. Jackson has the open look, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
A little tit-for-tat action going on the back-to-back trades.
Yeah, a little gamesmanship from range could force both defenses to maybe extend out a little further.
Now here's Wall. He had 13 points in the win
Uy,
against Houston.
ay, no llegó.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
Looked a little bit forced. No reason for it either. The defense was not even in the frame.
And the pass to Spates. Nice ball movement by Washington.
No te lo puedo creer, me la descolgó.
Jackson in the corner. Booker with no one around. No good on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Howard. That one drops for him. Howard's got his second basket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
A nice shot by Booker.
Qué manera de tirar cortina.
Like a Rubik's Cube. They cannot figure him out. He continues to light him up from the field. More importantly, they're winning.
Now, here's AI. Really played well against Houston in his last
Se
outing.
mareó.
And he makes good on the layup. AI's got 6 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Melton. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Booker outside. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3.
Tiro de ahí nomás.
Rebound, Washington. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And you know what? Up against a weak defense, they were allowed to do pretty much whatever they wanted.
Yeah, what I like, though, besides that, is that they just didn't settle for it, because weak defenses, you could take bad shots. That's not what they did here tonight.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Following the three-pointer by AI. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
Got to keep Taj out of the post. How many of those have we seen?
Tampoco se está moviendo.
Down low.
Ese.
Spates.
Spates.
Slam dunk by Spates.
And he can time his passes so
Arrancó promediando 21 puntos por partido. Después casi llegó a 22, 21-9, 21-8. Y ahora está en 19. Pero igual, qué cortina me metió. Pero igual siempre se mantuvo siendo jugador. Siempre estuvo ahí. Ay, lo quise madrugar. No pude, culpa. No nomás. Comí nomás, Pensé que iba a tirar. Bueno, me queda de cierre. No se pudo.
Josh Jackson, the 4th pick in 2017. He's already made an impression on his teammate, Devin Booker.
Josh is an ultra competitor. He has the same mindset, that winning mindset. And, you know, I think that's where it starts, you know, people that actually care about the game. And Josh is definitely one of those guys.
Well, these two have a very bright future.
Bueno, vamos a ver qué va a pasar en este segundo cuarto. Igualados en 30, muy alto.
And potential. That's a duo to watch.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one
Ahí
quarter
está.
of play.
Esa fue la química
Guys, what's your take so
que
far
siempre
this
nos dio buenos dividendos.
Not sitting back. They are going for steals, and their activity has been terrific.
Yeah, so that
Uy,
disruption is helping out because
Dame.
it's leading to some
Va,
easy
el 3.
chances on the other end.
¡Chas! Y la falta de space, pero juega el triple. Ahí está. Lo que decíamos, 61% de triple para Dobrik. Desde que comencé la temporada Siempre estuve arriba de un 50. Apenas un 51, 52, llegué a 53. Ay. Lo peor que estuve fue un 50%. Y ahora sobre el final, aumentando un 60%. Suya. Ey, 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 ey.
And the great players are never satisfied. We'll see what he does in the next one.
You know, Brent, when you
Ay,
think of
tres.
Devin Booker, you immediately
Yes.
think scorer, but he's become,
Al
as
rojo
time
vivo.
goes on, an excellent facilitator as well.
Well, I think he's learning to do that, Kevin, because of the playing time
Uy, me
that
dormí.
he's getting, and the defenses that he has seen in the early part of his career have been quite unique. 2 out of the first 3 years that he played in the NBA, he's averaging over 20 points. So the passing part of his game, the more feel part of his game, it's coming along nicely.
Yo tiraré.
Knocks down the three ball.
Muy bien.
And that's from beyond, guys. Right back at
Yeah, that's a nice response there, leaving a voicemail in return from the three-point line. Looks like we're seeing similar game plans right now.
Now here's Levine. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And then Levine with the jam.
And this is why defensively you can't afford to let Levine get to the rim. Too much explosiveness.
Suns trail by 3. Booker outside. Passes it to Holmes. Shoots over Spates. And it's sent back by Spates.
Not known as a shot blocker, but the effort from Spates got him in the right spot, and he affected the shot.
¿Qué pasó? ¿Quién tiró el balón?
Phoenix has gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Warren kicks to Booker. A 15-footer.
Tiró,
Johnson right side. Holmes the bounce pass. Warren against Saric. Warren finds Holmes. Shoots over Space. And it's sent back by Space. It's AI on the wing.
Va de 3.
Chas. Now it's a 6-point
¿Cómo
Wizards
está
lead.
Doric?
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple.
Uy,
4 of their
uy.
last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Warren. 17 points
Bueno.
from last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Bridges is checked in for the Suns. And the Wizards making a change here
Tremendo.
as well. Channing Fries checked in for Maurice Spates.
Taja de 6. Doric con 18 puntos. 4 de 4
And in the
triples.
second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Demostrando por qué es el líder en triple en esta temporada y porque ganó los 2 campeonatos, ¿no?
AI drives in. Outside Levine.
Uy.
Fouled on the
Foul y
shot.
falta
Puts up
para
2
Levine.
points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
Brent, as we take a look at lineups around the NBA, teams trying to go with 5 highly skilled players at once. Where does that leave the traditional big?
Well, most teams just don't have one now, Kevin. I mean, they're just not on the
They're hard
roster.
to find, yeah.
Well, they're hard to find, but there just aren't many out there. So a lot of teams select not to have one. And what we're seeing over the course of the last couple of years is the matchups when all of a sudden a Whiteside is going to see a Drummond, or you're going to see all of a sudden Valanciunas play against DeAndre Jordan. It's usually because you have one, we'll play ours kind of mentality.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Ayton. That's his 4th basket of the
Está comiendo
game.
vivo
He's
Ayton,
only taken 4 shots off to a
Brian.
good start.
I just really like how
Le di
Tyler
minutos
distributes
porque
the
nunca
basketball,
defraudó
quickly
realmente
getting the
con su
ball
juego.
over to the open man.
And
Allá.
stolen by Ayton. Bridges passes to Holmes. Comes up empty down low. Washington leading now by 7.
Ahora
Here's
Saric.
Saric. That's it. Coming off an assist from Bryant.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball.
Ya, la ventaja para Washington. Puro triple.
Individual agendas.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Paradójicamente, el que mejor anda de triples hoy, esta noche anda muy mal, que es Maurice Bates.
Really, the rebounding differential was the key.
Yeah, it was very poor, their performance on the glass. And it wasn't the only reason they got blown out as badly as they did, but it was the biggest reason.
Both teams will make substitutions. And it's the Suns with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Melton's shot is good.
Got a talk on defense that left him all alone.
Phoenix Suns come into this one following a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and some of that loss was due to a lack of hustle, especially on the defensive end.
And there are games where an opponent gets aggressive, you got to raise your level of play. They failed to do that in this one.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Wizards have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
And both free throws good for AI.
20.6 asistencias para Dobrik.
Melton passes to Bridges.
Uy, tiro de una.
And it comes off the front of the rim. For Washington, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Now, here's AI. T right on him. 6 on the shot clock. Elbow shot. And again, Washington, no good.
And listen, you can't design a play any better to get a look that good.
Ay, hijo de madre.
Knock it down.
The best players know that is going to happen, and you just can't let it get into your head. It's a shot that you want to take.
Now, here's AI. After Mikal Bridges missing his last shot.
Ay, no, lo riega por el otro lado. Bueno, soltame.
Now, here's Wall. He's tightly guarded. And that one's good. AI.
Nice job.
Casualidad le metí ahí.
Shot right off the catch. AI doing everything right now in a great rhythm.
Melton passes to Warren. Here's Melton. 1:41 left in the first half.
¿Dónde vas?
Here's Ayton. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Gana todo ahí,
Shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
And stolen
Pero,
by Ayton.
no te lo puedo creer.
Bridges with it. 11 points for him in that last game against Oklahoma City. Here's Melton.
Uno tiene que tirar.
And the Suns get it back. Bridges, no one around him.
No te lo puedo creer. No te lo puedo creer. Le quedó el rebote.
Down to a single-digit deficit for the Suns. Washington's gone 4-7 on 3-point shots in the second quarter. Now, here's AI. Defended by Bridges. Howard. Slammed in by Howard.
Yeah, that's a great pass there. It takes great eyes and peripheral vision, but also some instinct and AI reading the floor that time.
Over to the wing. Outside Warren. In the corner, it's Bridges. Off target from outside.
You just can't find the bottom of the net right now. He's looking frustrated. This quarter has been a bit of a nightmare.
No me la dé de vuelta.
And Fry kicks the Wall to the inside. Coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Otra vez a la línea.
Vintage move there, the pump fake. One of the oldest tricks in the book, but hey, AI uses everything.
The Wizards have been good at the line.
Buen partido igual está haciendo Phoenix.
First one falls for him. So both teams changing
Los
it up here.
74 victorias. Estuvo 8 partidos ausentes. Dobrik y John Wall. Creo que un poquito más. Pero en esos 8 partidos que Dobrik estuvo ausente por una lesión en la muñeca derecha,
Good on the second, so he makes them both.
John Wall tuvo un problema en su pie izquierdo.
6 seconds left to play here in the half.
Y sin Dobrik y sin...
From deep.
Uh,
He got it.
Oh.
He caught it.
¡Qué bombazo! ¡Qué bombazo!
What a miracle heave to finish off.
Decían esos 8 partidos que Dobrik no estuvo ni nada. Así todo no le ganaron a Washington. Sin Dobrik y sin Wall en 8 partidos.
A terrific tempo and a great pace.
Los
The
8
fast break has
los
been a
ganó
central
igual
part of their
Washington.
offense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. You look at AI, in this game, he has been everywhere.
And how disruptive
Bueno, estábamos viendo la
was he in that
comparativa
first half? I mean, creating
de un
havoc,
buque con
causing
21.8 de
turnovers,
15.
and really energizing
Dobrik.
his team.
So many times we talk
24
about
puntos.
offensive players being in a great
Y
rhythm.
Lali,
Well, right
quiero.
now, defensively, he's in one.
Le escapé.
Great anticipation and reading those passing lanes.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So the Wizards 5 right now. They've got AI. Maurice Spates out there with Howard. And it's Wall. And it's Musa in at the 3. It's good. And
Error defensivo, me marca a mí, si yo.
El
El marcador es Booker.
I like to see Jackson with these kind of plays, getting into the paint and then
Tuya.
getting a little bit more creative with the scoring
Yes,
opportunity.
Maurice
From
Spates.
downtown.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a
Así es como Spates se ganó los puntos que anotó y Dobrik las asistencias que repartió, ¿no? 14 asistencias por partido para Dobrik en esta temporada, 2 más que el año pasado.
Jackson down low, covered by Wall. And the basket
Obviamente
by
en un
Jackson.
equipo de Washington
Wizards leading by 9.
que aportó mucho más,
And Josh
obviamente
Jackson, the fourth
muy
pick
superior a este equipo
in
de
that
Washington.
2017 draft out of Kansas.
Ajá.
A hyper-athletic
Decíamos
6'8",
muy superior a este
and
equipo de
he's got
Washington
the
a lo que fue Indiana el
handles.
año
I think he's
pasado.
become a terrific slasher in the league.
Acá tenemos muchos jugadores que aportan como Space, Howard, Wall, Lavaine,
Looking to throw it down.
hasta el mismo Musa.
13-footer. No good from Gibson.
And
Equipo
that's
muy
the
completo.
battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And Spates gets it to go. Spates has got 15.
Y el tiempo muerto Phoenix pues, se le está por 13 a Washington.
I mean, he's a competitor. I mean, plays with that chip on both shoulders. But give me a guy who cares. As a coach, better to have guys you
Y
need to
Dobrik,
rein in.
que también va camino
rather
a
than those
su
you
segundo
have to
MVP,
kind of
su
force
segundo
to
trofeo
be
como el
aggressive.
mejor defensor.
AI really making a difference here.
Esto es un
They
récord.
simply have no
Nunca habíamos
answer
ganado.
right now for what he's doing to them. He is
Ni bien
making them
arrancamos los 2 años. El trofeo del defensor del año. Es muy difícil ganar ese trofeo. Completar estadísticas como para llegar a ganarlo, ¿no? Jugando de escolta. Ahí están los triples, decía. Desde el All-Star Game, 64,9% de triple para el Dobrik. Eso ha sido lo que lo ha puesto en número 1.
Kicks it to Ayton. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Phoenix, no good that time either. Wizards leading by 13. Launches a 3. And Spates with the
triple
basket
Spates
on the
ahora.
assist by Howard. Howard's got his third
1
assist
de 4 en la
on the
primera
night.
mitad, 2 de 2 en la segunda mitad.
Outside Gibson. Pass to Melton. Shot clock at 6. And that time, also a missed shot.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Pass to Spates. And Wall kicks to AI.
Se come ninguna madre.
Here's Musa. Taking a look at the scoring numbers.
Ay.
Right now he averages about 9 points a game. AI with the bucket.
Casualidad lo metí ahí también.
Their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Love their strategy, and they've been able to execute on it, building a huge lead.
Now here's Gibson. He's got
Ya sabía que iba a hacer eso.
dunked by Booker.
Yeah, Booker.
Me arriesgué al robo de balón.
Here tonight, you got to respect the versatility, especially how dangerous he is on the offensive end.
El doble y la falta.
Amazing what they're doing on offense here.
30 puntos esta noche, 10 de 11 de campo, 4 de 4 triples.
Let's talk about team defense, Brent. To develop trust, it seems like guys have got to communicate on the floor.
I talk to my friends often who ask me about playing an NBA game and playing defense. They first start with saying that I didn't play any, but
Ay, no te lo puedo creer. Siempre me ha pasado lo mismo en toda la temporada. Vengo perfecto y siempre fallo uno.
How intricate good defenses can be. You talk about communication, that's one thing, but throughout the course of the season, you build so much sweat equity on defense and trust by knowing that somebody's going to be behind you, hearing that voice consistently, but positions on the floor where you almost develop play sense as a defensive team.
5 de 5 de triple, impresionante.
That's the upper echelon. But
Y fallé el tiro libre. El quinto tiro libre lo fallé.
To shut a team down, to keep a crowd quiet. Defense always begins with great communication.
So many things, rotations, and
Bueno,
playing
a la banca doble. A 4 minutos del final del tercer cuarto.
Well, that, Kevin, and also great teams who are adaptable to make changes on the
¿En qué momento vuelvo? Bueno, 92 a 68. Tremendo. Parecía mucho más parejo el partido. Miren la paliza que se termina transformando. 22 puntos de ventaja.
Yeah, mid-range is where he makes his game. T.J. Warren excellent at utilizing that area of the floor. Offensive plays drawn up for him there.
Howard's shot is good.
And where's the fight defensively? I mean, you know you need stops to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, down by double digits, failing to shut down the lane. It has been a rough night. Yeah, that's pretty much a perfect pass.
18
and that's
puntos
also
para Maurice Spates.
Right side Wall. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
That's a nice assist from Wall. Scanning the floor, just looking to find the best shot possible.
Outside Gibson. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Melton, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Do you see a lot of player tampering right now in the NBA?
Well, how do you define it, Kevin?
Well, if a player wants to go out and recruit other players that may be under contract with another team.
I see that a lot.
Aparentemente Phoenix no va a poder con Washington. Washington va a ganar su partido número 75 consecutivo. Los que tenían 7 partidos que jugar.
Although some teams have walked that tightrope a little bit to the point where they've fallen off in recent years. But the idea of players not ever talking to one another about the potential of being together,
come on, right?
It's always happening.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point
Parece que este año
here in the fourth.
vamos a ver quién nos puede dar una derrota.
Kicks it to Ayton. Gibson finds Booker. It open is Gibson, and there's
Segundo tarde
by Gibson. Gibson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's AI, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
So for the Suns, Anderson, he's checked in for Gibson. McDermott comes in for T.J. Warren.
Mind the lane.
And Garrett Temple subbed in for Devin Booker.
One shot.
Free throw good, AI.
5 de 6 de tiro libre.
The Suns have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Here's Temple, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
Commending the unselfish play there. What vision on that pass.
For Washington, they've
87% de tiro libre. ¿Qué es lo que estoy tirando?
And play stops. Whistle on what looks
Lo
to
que
be
ilegal.
an illegal screen.
Well, overall, he has played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad turnover.
Phoenix making some changes. Taj Gibson's checked in for Anderson. Josh Jackson comes in for Doug McDermott. And it's Devin Booker in for Garrett Temple. Melton passes to Booker. A 3-ball. Rebound, Washington. Spades has got his 4th rebound.
Mirás. Ahora no.
AI outside. The kick out to Spades.
Ta.
And he makes that one. Spades has got 20.
I think we can safely say
20
that
puntos
over
para
the course
Maurice
of the last
Spades.
4 or 5 seasons, there's no wasted shooting motion
75 y
when it comes to
71%.
Maurice Spades.
Ahí está.
Stolen by AI.
Ahí te
And
madrugué.
here we go. The Wizards fast break.
Whoop.
And so Washington
Ay.
again turning it over.
Yeah, just not
Porque
good
quería hacer el
court
pase de lujo.
awareness there. You cannot afford to be careless. That just leads to bad turnovers.
The Suns making a switch here. Oubre's checked in. The Suns have gone 5 of 7 from the field
Bueno,
since the beginning
la
of the
banca.
fourth.
No creo que
Strong
vuelva
at
ahora.
that end of the floor.
Dobrica 4 minutos del final.
There's the
Tiene una
pass to
ventaja de
out to the right wing.
tan grande.
Teams making some
No, no
changes
se
here.
volvió. Bueno, 3 minutos. No es un minuto estuvo en la banca nomás.
Suns trail by 21. Johnson kicks to Jackson. Back to Johnson.
Ventaja de 21.
That's good. And it's Jackson.
Prácticamente
with
ni
the
se
assist
movió el
that
marcador.
time.
Sigue siendo lo mismo.
Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. Washington's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway.
El con.
Here's AI.
Permiso.
Fouled in the
Doble
act.
falta.
Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point
40
play chance
puntos para
for him.
Dobric.
Well, great job of finishing the play. AI taking the hit.
Segundo máximo
Still
anotador en
focused
esta
on the rim,
temporada.
getting it done.
El líder
Brett, they're always trying to
esta
make the
temporada es
All-Star
Curry.
game itself more competitive. Is that an important thing to do?
I
Terminando
don't think
36,
overall it's important
4.
to do it, Kevin. I mean, it is an
Doble.
exhibition, but I do
34.
like the attentiveness of the players over the past couple of years, talking
Ay,
about
se me olvidó.
how it is they want to approach the game.
Pudo,
It ends
falló.
up being a
El
high-scoring
corre,
affair
corre.
with a lot of highlights, but
ya.
overall, it's not the most important thing for the weekend.
Wall's shot is good.
And each bucket at this point
11 asistencias, 41
like a
puntos
backbreaker.
para Dobric. 3
To win at this
rebotes.
level consistently, you cannot be faint of
Acá estoy yo.
heart.
Ah,
Kill.
And he makes the bucket, gets the
Falta,
whistle,
mi gordo.
and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
sabía que iba a ser esa
It's gonna be
jugada.
Booker shooting.
Es más, se la dejé hacer para que a taparlo, pero bueno,
Well, entering the league, Devin Booker really had some trouble
no salió.
on the defensive end. So as much as we talk about offensively him trying to get better, on the defensive end he needs to learn how to be in better positions.
Free throw good, Booker. And with Booker's defense, Brent, still being a work in progress, the advantage is he is still very young.
Well, the coaches have
Otro de los
really
jugadores a destacar
simplified the game
esta
plan
temporada,
on the defensive
a
end.
pesar de que
Do things
vino
like
poco.
jumping ahead of the screen or pushing down the screen and start to corral guys
¿Ah?
into areas.
Yes.
That's helping Devin Booker establish some more
Tremendo lo que
confidence on
nota
the
Spades
defensive
de
end.
triple.
and you can see the
Creo que
play
ni la
calling
realidad
this
lo hace.
half. Another one from distance.
Yeah, no question. It looks like they've rented out room along the perimeter in this ball game, and they're likely to
Otra vez me corrió la
keep
falta.
this until the defense makes an adjustment.
I mean, already hot coming into the game.
Decía otro jugador
Is it
para
fair to
destacar en
say
Washington,
hotter?
Well,
que ha llegado hace 20,
James Naismith
20
came up
partidos
with the
atrás,
idea
es
when he was
el Meca
teaching at
Okafor,
the
el veterano.
YMCA, but as far as skill
tremendo lo
development,
que ha jugado
Brent,
Okafor.
some feel that maybe in the skill category that the USA has fallen behind a little bit. Do you agree?
Además lo he dejado
I think
jugar un par de
what the
partidos de
United
titular
States is
porque
doing
realmente
on
de
that
titular ha
level
promediado
between
15 puntos y
your
9
late grade
rebotes.
school years and AAU programs in particular and your high school years, that they're trying to address
Y
this
hizo jugar de
issue
titular para darle
and get ahead
descanso
of
a
it a
lo-
little bit. For years there was a 10-year
el
or
trabajo de
15-year
Howard,
gap
¿no?
about
Pero bueno,
European
titular siempre es
players
Howard.
being schooled and being in
Pero Meca Okafor
institutions
ha sido
where
tremendo,
they
jugó
were
mejor que
basically
Robin
young
López, que
professionals from
Bryant,
the age of
que cualquier
12
otro
to
pivot.
14 having school and basketball and being at a facility
Bueno,
for
vamos a terminar
just
esto.
those things specifically.
And
Ya
so
está.
it's Washington easily
128,
grabbing this one.
109.
to come into an
Buen
opponent's
trabajo
building and
hizo
dominate
Phoenix
the way
para
they
tratar
did
de
tonight
ganarle
says
en
they can say
Washington,
an
no
awful lot
alcanzó.
about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a
Y sigue con el
masterful
invicto Washington.
performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
Bueno, y esto ha sido todo por hoy. Entonces, otra victoria más. Sigue el invicto Washington. Y nosotros nos volvemos a encontrar en el próximo video de NBA 2K19. Que calculo que Milwaukee, que está peleando ese octavo lugar en la conferencia del Este, en caso que el partido contra Washington sea decisivo, lo vamos a poner. Si no, tal vez ya estaríamos con los playoffs. Vamos a ver. Eso lo voy a decidir más adelante. Esto ha sido todo por hoy. Gracias por acompañar como siempre. Nos vemos en el próximo NBA 2K19.